Is this attractive? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel first of all, because I say that in every single one of my videos. Last night I was watching YouTube and I saw that Sharon Farrell, Sharon makeup artist here on YouTube, had uploaded her October favourites, and in her October favourites she mentioned how she was loving Max Factor's Skin Luminizer foundation, and it like clicked with me. I have that in my to try box and I still haven't tried it. So I cracked it out and I'm going to open it here and use it on camera for the first time to see what it's like. Now I have, just opening it, I have oily combo skin, so like recently I've been really into the dewy skin look, even knowing that it's not really for me. Sorry, I'm just going to pin back my hair. Even though I know like dewy skin and oily skin don't go together, I'm like, I still really want to try it. So I'm also cracking out my Real Techniques blending sponge to try this with, because I somehow think it'll just make it look really, really nice. I have this in the colour 40 Light Ivory, and as you can see from the packaging, it's this gorgeous swirly pump tube. So I think it's, the idea behind it is it's like half serum, half foundation. So let's give it a go. Okay, it's actually quite thick. It's actually like really thick. So I'm just going to, I just cleansed my face, applied toner and my moisturizer, which is the Zaya Manuka Tree Purifying with SPF 10. I have no primer on, so this will be completely based on the foundation's own performance. Ooh. Now obviously where I need the most coverage is around my chin. The colour looks pretty good because I am at my palest right now. I am not wearing fake tan, haven't worn fake tan in a while. In fact, the colour is like perfection. It doesn't have a smell, and if it does, it's just your standard makeup smell. And Sharon did mention that this foundation does set on the skin, but it sets to a satin finish. So let's see how that goes on my skin. I find as I get older, I'm not quite as oily as I used to be, which is both a good and a bad thing, because oily skin ages a lot slower than dry skin. Now, when I saw Skin Luminizer foundation, I automatically thought this is going to be shiny, glittery, oily, but it doesn't appear to be that way at all. I'll come a little closer so you can see. I feel like that has provided me with really nice coverage. Now, I wonder, is it buildable, because as you can see, you can still kind of see some acne scarring here. I've no active breakouts at the moment. Knock wood, but let's see if another pump of this can cover the acne scarring that I'm dealing with. P.S. a pump pumps out loads of product. I would say the coverage is kind of whatever you get on your first application, that's all you're going to get. I'll try maybe a tiny bit more. It doesn't look like this is caking at all. I actually heard someone else mentioning this product in their favourites videos, but I can't for the life of me remember who it was. And they basically said, it could have been Fleur de Force, and she said it's impossible to get this to cake up. Now I have the product completely blended out. I feel like the coverage isn't that buildable. As you can see, you can still see my acne scarring. So I'm not actually going to cover them today with concealer, because I feel like it's provided enough coverage where I can look decent. I'm just going to apply the rest of my makeup, you know, concealer, powder products. I'm not going to powder this foundation just to see how it performs on its own, and I'll be back to you in just a second. Okay, so I'm back and I obviously have the rest of my face on now. I didn't put on any bronzer, I just put on some blush, lips, eyes, eyebrows, etc. I have no powder on, I didn't use any setting spray, anything like that, so this foundation is going to have to perform by itself. I can definitely see what Sharon meant when she said it sets, because while it doesn't feel like tacky or completely matte, It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. But so far, really impressed. You can't really tell about my acne scarring because I've kind of put on the rest of my face. It kind of distracts from that. It doesn't feel matte, but I don't feel oily either. My oily trouble areas are around here, so we'll be definitely zoning in on those later on in the video. So I don't have huge plans for today. I have to go do grocery shopping. I'm going to clean this room and I'm going to give my makeup brushes a bath. Wait till you see that. This is cringy. Look at the state of those brushes. So I'm going to give those a wash, and I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm just going to kind of prep to go back to work. So that's the plan. I'm going to check back with you again in a few hours. Hi, so it's been about 2 hours later. I have done the grocery shopping, as you saw in that quick clip. I have kind of given my room a quick spring, well, my spare room, my filming room, a bit of a spring clean. I finally got around to changing the linen on the bed behind me. I absolutely hate changing bed linen. It makes me sweat like no other. Also, what you didn't see, I also cleaned the bathroom, so I've been like sweating up a storm. I'm kind of out of breath, just shows how unfit I am. So now I'm back just to see what the 2 hour update on this foundation is. Whew. Okay, so the coverage is definitely still there. As I said before, this is kind of my danger zone when it comes to oil. And no oil. I'm going to just flip over my mirror to the magnifying side just to have a quick look. Okay, so while there's no oil, my pores are looking pretty freaking huge. I'll come in a little closer so you can see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but my pores look huge. And pores are not something I usually give out about on my face, but they definitely do look quite large. Now, maybe that is because I brought the highlighter quite low down on my cheek. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed. I've also quite an oily chin and nothing is breaking through there yet. So while this says it's Skin Luminizer foundation, I don't feel very oily or dewy or anything. But yeah, it seems to be lasting fairly okay. I am now going to wash my makeup brushes, try and do something productive for the day, and I will be back to you at the end of the day. It is now 10 to 2. So I'll be back about maybe 6 or 7 to update you. Hi, so I'm back. It's now 10 to 5. I was literally sitting there and I was like, I haven't filmed since the daylight savings, since the clocks went forward, so I didn't realise that it was going to get so dark so quick. And as you can see, I'm very orange toned because the sky is all orange in front of me. Anyway, regardless, I just wanted to come back and do my probably final update on this foundation because obviously I'm losing my light. The sun is leaving me. So I'm going to have a quick look and see how I feel. Okay, I'm definitely starting to get a little bit shiny in my danger zone, as I call it. However, no more so than I would if I was wearing my Rimmel 25-hour foundation. In fact, I would say the 25-hour gets a little shinier than this one. Chin, tiny bit oily, but nothing significant. Pores look fine. My forehead is starting to get a tiny bit shiny. Yeah, you can definitely see it there. But I have to say, so far, really impressed. Does this contain SPF? No SPF, just in case you're wondering. I have to say, first impressions are good. I will definitely be trialing this again over the forthcoming weeks. I also have another first impression review I have to do on a different foundation, which will be really interesting too. The joys of being a video beauty vlogger, that there's always an endless list of products that you want to try. So I will say that my skin still looks good. The colour match is absolutely perfect. I mean, face to neck, it's an absolutely perfect match. My oils didn't break through anything crazy, and my skin still looks really nice. So far so good, I have to say. And I will give this I will give this foundation a thumbs up for show. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like my content, and I will talk to you in my next video.